Hey guys, it's Accessibility here, and today we're going to review the trade-up contract for the Tec-9 Whiteout in factory new condition. It's currently listed on Steam, as you can see here, for around $760, which is kind of like 13 times the value of the minimal wear Tec-9 on Steam. In this video, we will analyze the trade-up contract based on the UMP45 late night transit and look at some data. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute professional investment advice. CS2 skins are digital assets with no guaranteed value and can fluctuate significantly. You should conduct your own research, evaluate the risks involved, and consider your financial situation before making any decision. So today we're going to analyze the Tec-9 Whiteout on its factory new condition. So looking here at CSGO skins, we can see that we have starting prices sitting at around $457. However, today we're going to be analyzing strictly stream prices or Steam prices. So here you can see Steam, it's being offered at around $760. And if you haven't already watched my video on the Tec-9 Whiteout, I analyzed the quantity and compared it to other whiteout skins. I will leave the description below if you want to get a little bit more information about the skin itself. We're going to focus on the trade up contract on this one here. So if we look at this skin here, let me just zoom out here. We can see that we have 4 skins that trades up to the Tec-9 Whiteout, and there's 3 possible trade ups, right? So there's a 33% chance in landing in a whiteout, and there's 4 skins here. So we're gonna focus only on the UMP. Its float varies from 0 to 1. However, I do recommend going deeper into each one of these and finding the best opportunities if you're looking for a trade up. If we click here, we can see, like I mentioned, it's sitting at around $760, which is more than 10x the minimal wear price. So this price is like, I don't know if it's being pumped, but it is not cheap, very expensive compared to the minimal wear. I think it's even more expensive than these. See, this is 539, this is 760. So it's even, more expensive than the next tier. As you can see, let's compare this guy. So yeah, so even more expensive than the minimal wear out, long dog, which is kind of interesting there. So when we take into consideration the trade up contracts, I like to look at the skin search websites. So here I just simulated a simple contract of 0.01 float for the UMP45 late night transits. It's 10 of them, and it trades up to a factory new whiteout. There's a 33% chance, and the profit is pretty good, as you can see here. Based on this trade up, it's more than 500%. However, these prices might not be reflecting the floats. If we look at another trade up here, we can see that let me change this to 0.019. See, if I change one of the guns, to 19, this changes the tier to minimal wear. So it's always interesting to understand, for you to understand, what exactly are the 10 skins, what are the combinations of the skins that I can trade up to a factory new. So I know that 10 of 0.01 does trade up to a factory new. So it's important for you to understand that. Once you understand that, you can create some calculations here. So here, for example, the UMP at 0.01 floats is sitting at around $39, and 10 of them would cost around $390, right? So if you trade 10 of these up and you land, you get lucky and land on the Tec-9 Whiteout, you would have basically a $370 profit. So that's pretty good profit. If you buy 20, you would spend 780. If you sell it at Steam for 760, you would almost break even, and so on. So there's some chances here that you land on a whiteout. You could buy 20, etc. So pretty interesting trade up contract here. Let's go back to the analysis here. So I mean, basically, you have that 33% chance. In my opinion, now is really would not be the best time to buy these skins here. I think the best time would be before the announcement. You could buy them at lower prices. That was the best opportunity. However, the train collection will be removed soon. Might be today, might be next week, this month, but it will be removed soon since we have the announcement. We are expecting, that update, but we can't guarantee that these guns will have significant price increases. I mean, the price could even go down, after a while, and then gradually go up. If you look at historical prices in the long run, discontinued skins tend to go up, but we can't guarantee nothing. So if you have a different opinion, or if you like this type of content, make sure to leave your comment on the video. If you like, these videos, you just subscribe to the channel, and to receive new video notifications and support me in creating content like this one.